today is National Hammock Day. It could be International Hammock Day for all I know. But a hammock might not be a bad idea. Just make sure it's between a couple of trees with some good shade.
Yeah, I know where I'm taking my nap today.
In the hammock?
Yes.
All right.
That sounds nice.
Yes, it does. It would be a perfect move this afternoon. Let somebody else mow the lawn.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. All right. Thanks, Rob. We'll check back in.
You bet.
President Trump continues to take aim at 4 progressive House members known collectively as the Squad. They are 4 women, all women of color, and that's prompted Democrats to condemn the president's statements as racist. Laura Podesta reports from New York.
President Trump still has the Squad in his sights. A week ago, the president ignited a political firestorm with a series of tweets aimed at the 4 progressive lawmakers. Yesterday, Mr. Trump had a new message for them. He wrote on Twitter, "I don't believe the 4 congresswomen are capable of loving our country. All 4 are women of color." The House condemned the president's comments last week as racist. But the White House says Democrats are knowingly misconstruing his words.
I fundamentally disagree with the view that if you criticize somebody and they happen to be a different color skin, that makes it a racial criticism.
Republican leaders insist the president is focused on the women's politics.
Our concern and our opposition to what these women are saying, and many other members of the Democratic Party in the House of Representatives, has to do with the fact that they are advocating policies that will destroy this nation.
One member of the Squad, New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, believes Mr. Trump is trying to divide the public.
He doesn't want to be president anymore because he wants to pick and choose who he is a president to, and that's not a president.
A new CBS News poll shows 82% of Republicans agree with what the president wrote last week. 88% of Democrats said they did not. Laura Podesta, CBS News.
Now, this issue may just be overshadowed on Wednesday when former special counsel Robert Mueller will testify publicly before back-to-back House committees on Russian interference in the 2016 presidential election. Well, in case you missed it over the weekend, 1 man is dead and a woman injured after a motorcycle crash on the Beartooth Highway on Saturday afternoon. It happened around 3 o'clock when a man went off the side of the road and crashed. The crash also sent the female passenger to a Billings hospital with unknown injuries. According to Trooper Brandon Tim, she was flown to Billings by Guardian flight out of Cody, Wyoming. Tim says the motorcycle was driving north on U.S. Highway 212 when about half a mile north of the state line, it failed to properly negotiate a turn. The motorcycle then went off the right side of the road and crashed into a dry creek bed. Both riders were wearing their helmets. Also this weekend, the body of a man was pulled from the Yellowstone River near Warden on Saturday. Warden Volunteer Fire Department Chief Lance Taylor says floaters on the river discovered that body on the north bank near North 22nd Road around 4 o'clock Saturday evening. Taylor says the department used a privately owned boat to recover the body. The man has not yet been identified, and the Yellowstone County Sheriff's Office is investigating the incident. Well, after the mild and wet spring we've been talking about and so far this summer, Montana fire season has been slow, but officials at the Forest Service says that does not mean we're in the clear. As temperatures are on the rise this week and fuel really starts to dry out, fire season can come and it can spread quickly. 2 of the main reasons we see wildfires starting are from lightning and human activity. Although lightning fires can't be prevented, you should be doing everything you can to not start a fire yourself by making sure campfires are completely out and cold, making sure chains on trailers are tight and not dragging, and discarding your cigarettes correctly.
One of the best ways to protect your home from wildland is to give yourself a defensible space. Around your home there should be nothing combustible like brush or firewood or any of those type of things that could catch fire from firebrands blowing into your area, which will set your house on fire. The other thing is be ready to go.
In other news this morning, it was a big weekend for athletes from all over the state who came to Billings for the 34th annual Big Sky State Games. The games bring in more than 10,000 athletes participating in 36 different sports. 30 states host these games, and Montana is ranked #1 per capita for participation. The games ran from Friday through Sunday. Well, it was a big weekend in Red Lodge as the 25th annual Beartooth Rally rolled through town. The annual event bringing thousands of bikers over the scenic Beartooth Pass. Q2 photographer Justin Hosa has a look at the bikes, people, and stories shared along the journey over the top of the world.
It's set in the perfect location. It's in the midst of the mountains.
I've been coming up here, this is my third time up here.
We've been coming to the Beartooth Rally for probably 20 years, and it's grown. This is one of the bigger years, and it's amazing. We look forward to it every year to see people that we haven't seen for a year. It's our family reunion every year.
Brother of ours had been up here for a long time coming to this rally. It was our deceased brother's favorite place to be.
Chingaling Krent, a quiet man who would not normally be in the center of the action. He was always in the background, watching and listening and learning.
All of our family, friends, and guys that were special to Krent and that he had met in his whole life and made friends with and associations with. And today we decided that this is the way that we're going to honor him and bury him today.
The beauty of the Beartooth Rally is its size. Even though it's bigger this year than it's been a number of years in the past, it's not like Sturgis. Sturgis is very big, very commercialized.
This is more emotional. This is more what a motorcycle rally used to be. It was about bikers, for bikers, and this is where we come. And I hope it stays this way.
We love walking down the street and knowing nearly everybody that's here. Another absolute joy of the Beartooth Rally and Red Lodge is how welcoming the community is. We know that it's an imposition, we're loud, and they are amazing to put up with us.
People have this misconception about motorcycle clubs where it's, you know, we're all the bad guys in the world. We're not the bad guys in the world. It's a brotherhood. We love our brothers. I love the men that we're burying today.
The people that are here are from across the nation. We have people here from Arizona, California, New Jersey, New York.
Brotherhood's a deep thing. It's hard to talk about brotherhood. It's something that you have to really experience to understand.
Anywhere I go in the nation, I know that I can call someone and I've got a friend and a brother there to go and visit. The ride up was fantastic. It's absolutely beautiful. The weather's better than it's been here for a long time. Just following the line of bikes was amazing. It stirs your heart.
Well, thanks so much, host Justin. Some beautiful scenery everywhere there on the Beartooth Highway. Well, stick with us here on Montana This Morning. Still ahead, why internet speed is becoming increasingly important for farmers and ranchers. Right now it's 6:09, 60 degrees, a beautiful sunrise out there. More news and weather on the way, and after the break is your CBS Money Watch report.
You're watching MTN News with Victoria Hill and Storm Tracker weather with Ed McIntosh. This is Montana This Morning on Q2, Montana's news leader.